The Rage of Raw is right around the corner, and I want to talk about some of the more market side of things here. And I also want to show off the Ghost Rare Wing Dragon of Raw that Lotus Collectibles ended up uploading and showing us the image of. This is absolutely stunning here. Now, the thing I want to talk about with this is possible market side of things here, the overall potential for this set. A lot of people have already said, well, the set's really bad. It doesn't. Long-term collectability, in hindsight, people don't understand that sealed product will go crazy. The Dragons of Legend set looks so bad on paper right now, all right? 2 years down the road, sealed product for that set is going to go crazy. All right. And you guys can come back to me in 2 years and go, either you were right or you were stupid. All right. Every pass set, look at Rise of the Duelist now. All right. Sealed cases are $1,000. All right. You could buy them at, what was it, $660 on release. They started pushing up to $720. Now they're much more. Duelist packs in the past have followed the exact same trend. All right. And now we have a Ghost Rare returning in the form of the Winged frickin' Dragon of Raw. Alright, so depending on how pull ratios are for this, if this is one per case, you're going to be seeing the next Utopia that was like $300. Alright, I don't think it's going to go that insane. Alright, it really just depends. People are single-handedly buying this product just for the chance to get the Ghost Rare Ring Dragon Raw. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be one of the people that wants to get their hands on a couple copies of these, just because you can tell how well this actually pops. So the other thing that I heard in terms of discussion from people is, well, how will the market hold these? All right, like Konami said they're not reprinting Ghost Rares, and all of a sudden they're redoing Ghost Rares. Like, will the Ghost Rare market crash? No, not at all. I think we will probably see a temporary dip in the market for these. I'm expecting these will probably, if they're one per case, depending on how things go, if they're rarer than that, you could potentially see these being 100 plus very easily. If you see these coming in at $70, the investor side of the market is going to come in and clean these out. They're not going to last. All right, this will be 2 years down the road from this, long term. These are going to be absolutely outlandish. All right, doesn't matter how good the rest of the pack is. You will see these being crazy long term. All right, so every other God card has proven it to us. All right, whether or not you believe me or not, get your hands on these early so that you have the chance to have the Winged Dragon of Raw in your collection. Because, like I said, this card looks beautiful. All right, now, what's going on with this? What's going on with the set? What can we expect from this set long term? All right, so we have very few pre-sales up right now for this. Actually, boxes at the moment. YBM here has several bundles, 6, 12s, 18s, and then sealed boxes kind of start trickling on up from there. You're looking at $60 price points on sealed boxes for these. All right, remember these are in fact 36 count boxes. That's one thing that I think players might be missing, is these boxes are a little bit bigger. Now, in terms of what is available right now, Jin's a returner for $1. We have a singular listing right now for Egyptian God Slime. Yeti Gaming down here coming in at $100 a piece on these. Now remember, this set does not give a lot of room for very good cards. Actually, it's kind of disgusting. Like, this set is purely made for the collector's market. But when you look at this, this is the second best card in the set next to the Ghost Rare Raw. Alright, so this is the one that must either be Fusion Summoned or Special Summoned from the extra deck by tributing one level 10 Aqua monster with 0 attack. This card is treated as 1 or 3 tributes for the tribute summon of a monster. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Your opponent cannot target 4 attacks, your other cards, and cannot target this card effects. So the only thing that we care about here, generalized protection, except for himself. Protects your other guys. I was playing this around in Stun earlier on the streams that you guys were saying. This card is insanely valuable to the Stun archetype, but I mean, nobody's going to pay $100 for that. All right, for the rest of your set, like Wisel Synchro Absorption's 15. I don't think that's really worth it. Outside of that, like generalized pre-sales, I mean, these are always hilarious to look at. Now, I just want to pull a big web here. I wanted to show you guys what the OCG market was doing for this. Now, remember, their Raw was a little bit different than ours. All right, you can see that they got the 20th anniversary cool secret rare version thing. But this was pushing 180 and it sold out there. All right. Their God Slime has 2 versions. OCG product's weird. They get like the cool secret rare version, and then you have like the basic ultra rare version in the set, which I kind of wish we had stuff like this too. But at the same time, I don't really wish that we did. But these are pushing 13 there. You're probably going to see these pushing 30 here, unfortunately. Like, as much as I want these to be affordable, if the best card in the set is the Winged Dragon Raw, if they're 1 per case, and if on a good day, if they push 200, that's what, like 1/2? What were cases like? 500-600 from people. So okay, so maybe the Raw is upwards at best value, half of your case. You have to recoup back on the rest. So we'll see how well these do, but on their side, like, they were really cheap. All right. This card is also really cool. I would not be surprised if we just see random buyouts from this stuff, like True Name. Okay, so Ultra was 9. The Ancient Chant was only $7 on their side of the game. The Mech Lord stuff, on the other hand, was cheap. Now, this is the Wisel Synchro Absorption. You guys saw that this thing had a $2 here, $15 in America on pre-sale, by the way. All right, the Jinzo stuff. The Jinzo stuff is not that good. I see Guardian Slime here at $2. All right, 7. These will probably be a couple bucks here for sure. I also know there's going to be a few people that are just going to want to mess around with the Mech Lord stuff in general, but $2.50, $1.50. Like, as much as I want this stuff to be budget, like, is it really going to be worth it? I don't know. I also still want to know, are we getting this Raw in the set too? Probably not. It's just interesting that this was the image on the database, but I would love this art at some point. We know that this will be value. We know that most of this Raw stuff will be worth something. We know the players are significantly happy about Machiaora getting its errata. They'll be playing that. Monster Reborn being in the sets, whatever. I'm happy for the True Name reprint, even if you're not. You're like, oh, True Name. Like, for the corny decks that you can play casually with this in combination with Dark Magical Circle is really cute. All right, so don't underestimate that. This is a good reprint in here. The Mech Lord stuff is very much whatever. Once again, this is just kind of like a nod to the casual player base that wants to mess around Mech Lords. I'm very happy that we got some of these power-ups, honestly. I've always been a fan of Wisel. Was it near the end of Zoo format? We saw that Wisel was gaining a little bit of love, and then it kind of just disappeared. I don't even know what they're trying to do with this Jinzo support. It's interesting at the end of the day, but I don't think it's enough to really push it. In terms of like cool reprints, this needed it. I know people were playing cubes were pushing for this. Same thing with this lower end Wisel stuff. Mount of the Bound Creator needed a reprint. And then the White Aura Bahamut, level 10 support for the deck. Overall, I'm just kind of glad that this got a reprint because this was a little bit expensive. Outside of that, it's a duels pack. I think that the Winged Dragon Ra is a very, very, very welcome addition to any collector's sets out there. You know, you got the entire player base going, well, the set's not good, nobody's going to buy it. Then that means that this card is going to go up frickin' higher than it needs to for no reason. If nobody's buying the product, you're just going to be making the collector's market make these even more expensive. I also can't wait to hear all of the victory stories out here that said, hey Robbie, I bought 6 packs from Walmart. I pulled the frickin' Winged Dragon Raw Ghost Rare. And I'm going to clap every single time. It happens. Every set, there's a victory story. I bought 3 packs at Walmart. I pulled the droplet. And I'm like, good job every single time. So guys, are you going to be picking up a Ghost or Winged Dragon Raw? Are you guys excited for this? Doesn't it look beautiful? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more. And well, guys, I'm out. Peace.
Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well,
I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.